what is the most practical way to see God in everything?
First of all, we need to have some awareness of the reality of God. You see, people say to see God in everything. But to be able to see God in everything, first of all, we should be able to see God within ourselves, right? Before you can see God in others, you should be able to see God within yourself. Why? Because this is the closest to you. Yeah? You have a direct perception of your mind, of your body. So before you can see God in others, you should be able to see God within yourself. And what is the method to be able to see God within yourself? The method is meditation. So through the practice of meditation, now meditation is not one thing. Meditation is a method which has 8 steps or 8 limbs. We call this Ashtanga Yoga, Yoga of 8 limbs, Yama, Niyama, Asa. This is all meditation. So when we learn how to meditate, we don't just learn how to meditate. We go through a method of 8 steps. Meditation is the 7th step, right? Before meditation, you have 6 steps. And there is even a higher step which is called Samadhi. So in Samadhi, we see God directly within. Because God is the self. The self is God. We're not talking, when we say self, we don't mean ego. Self, we mean God that dwells within us, and it's all pervading. So then when you can see God within, in the form of the true self, then you'll also be able eventually to see God everywhere. If you can see God within yourself, you'll also be able to see God within me and within her. Why? Because the self is all pervading. This is why. And the self is only one, not many. Therefore we say God is one. Why do we say God is one? Because the self is one. You see? We say God is omnipresent. Why do we say God is omnipresent? Because the self is all-pervading, is omnipresent, is everywhere. And there is only one self. There are not many selves. So to answer the question, in order to be able to see God in others, you should first of all see God in yourself, within yourself. And in order to achieve it, you need to learn how to meditate.